everybody. I figured today we just do a day in the life. I don't really have that many Christmassy things left. I do need to wrap quickly. I have 2 presents for the grandparents that came and put together the stockings, but I figure I'll do that tomorrow. That's Christmas Eve. It's a little more festive. So today I think it's just a little bit of a everyday kind of thing. I have a lot of little things to do. My Misfits came yesterday and I was just so tired, so I didn't put it away till late. I didn't film it, but I got 2 boxes, and even when I got 2 boxes, I was like, I didn't think I ordered that much because I've been trying to order just the bare minimum, like $35 worth of stuff. So the first box was literally everything I ordered, and the second box had my name on it and my address on it, but was none of the stuff that I ordered. I'll show a picture here of how much stuff that I got that I did not pay for. If it was like 1 or 2 little things, I'd be like, okay, but it was a whole box. So I'm gonna email them today and tell them I think I got somebody else's box. I mean, it had my name on the box, not like it was delivered incorrectly, and offer to pay for it because obviously I'm not gonna be able to ship that back. I don't want to, that's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna see if I can at least pay something because I feel bad. That was like an entire box of groceries, which I was not planning for. So I have some of that I need to put in the basement because I have like canned food storage in the basement because my pantry is kind of small. And then I have a lot of food prep and washing that I wanna do. Like I got clementines and apples, and I've been keeping those in the refrigerator because when my sisters were here, we were looking up how to store clementines because we were talking about how they go bad and you have to eat them so fast. And my sister found somewhere where it actually recommended that you keep them in the fridge. I was like, oh my God, I've never done that. So I just want to plunk them in the sink really quick, give them all a wash, put them in the fridge so that they're ready to eat. I have a bag of onions that have been sitting on my counter for at least 2 weeks maybe. They need to be chopped and put in the freezer. I got 2 free onions yesterday. Those also need to be chopped, put in the freezer. I have a sweet potato and a butternut squash that I need to chop down for Christmas dinner. So those are ready to go in the fridge. What else are we doing? I have the Christmas cookies from yesterday on my shelf over here, along with 2 loaves of bread that I did pay for from Misfit Produce that I want to put in the freezer. So those are good to go. I got candy melts and some of these silicone Lego mold things. So on January 1st, I'm making a cake for my girlfriend, and her son wants a Lego head, which I think is cute. So I was like, well, you know what? Paul loves Legos, so I'm gonna do this. And I was thinking about doing fondant Legos at first, but they take a really long time to set up. And just from that chocolate video I did a couple of days ago, I forgot how easy chocolate is to work with. So I got white chocolate, which I don't always do super well with. And I got some Wilton candy coloring colors. So I'm going to color them and make little Legos, and I'm going to try to do that like as soon as the grandparents leave so that if I screw this up, I have a couple days left over. But if you've seen any of my cake making videos, you know I like to do the cakes in advance. I always do. I make them a couple days in advance, wrap them really tight in plastic wrap, and shove them in the freezer. It not only is good for time management, but I swear, and other bakers will swear by this too, sometimes when you freeze something just for like a week or 2, it changes the texture of the cake in a good way. So I just always do that, and it makes my life easy. And this is, I'm gonna make 3 8-inch rounds. So I'm gonna do a recipe twice. It's 25 people she's serving. I assume some of those are kids. So a standard recipe is probably about 20 generous cake servings for adults. So I'm gonna add another layer on top. Plus it will give me height for my little Lego head type thing. I'll put a picture here. This is what he requested. I'll have to do before and after to see what it looks like. But anyway, I wanna do that tonight. I'll do that at dinner time when I'm making some kind of dinner. I don't know exactly what we're doing yet. And just some cleaning up. I really would love to tackle Paul's toys. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow. I do have therapy today too. That kind of eats up nap time. So we shall see. But with Paul's toys, I'm not Montessori expert by any means. I've only read 1 book and I follow a bunch of blogs, but I love the theory and the concept, and the theory of just having minimal toys out really works. And Paul really likes it. Whenever I can't think of it, cycle through his toys, he's just so engaged and plays with them more, even though it's the same exact toy he had like 2 weeks ago. So I was reading this blog, and I can't remember which one it was, and she was talking about how to do the toy. Why am I blanking on what this term is? It's not toy cycling, something. And it just made sense. It wasn't like, what I was doing is waiting for him to like go away. I was taking all his toys away and then putting all new toys out, and she was saying that she basically goes through the toys. Whatever he or she hasn't played with in the last week, you pull those. If they were playing with the toy, just leave it. and then add some new. So you're not adding all new. And I was like, oh, that's a lot less overwhelming. So I want to do that. I really want to do that before Christmas because we have a lot of extra toys out. I try to just have toys. My system is try to have toys for each one of these bins right here. I don't know if you can get a good picture of that or not. I bought that last Christmas for Paul, or somebody did, and I had regrets a few months later because a lot of the Montessori's the like open cubby system. You can even get those at Target, and that works really, really well. So I kind of regret getting this bin system. I don't know, we shall see. I'm not done with Paul's room and the baby's room, so maybe this will go upstairs. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just blabbering. I want to move the toys around a little bit to prepare for Christmas toys. That was where I was going with that. So we're either doing that today or tomorrow. I'm going to make breakfast. Paul's still sleeping. So I need coffee and breakfast. I think I'm just having toast. It's a toast kind of day. And then we'll just get into some things. So this is my new little pregnant system for Paul. I bring this little basket down at night and I have a change of clothes in here. These came right out of the dryer, I didn't fold them, that's why they look like that. But here's an outfit for him to wear today, socks. Here are his little slippers he likes to wear first thing in the morning, and a cloth diaper. So this is basically, so when he comes downstairs on his own, I don't have to trek all the way back upstairs. I've been doing this for about a week and it's been a lifesaver. So I have this ready to go. I got some more kinetic sand for him. I did have that on the deck, but I think I'm gonna bring it inside because it's just so cold. We're not really sitting on the deck, so I need to clean this up when he's not watching because he loves this stuff. So I have this here. One of my girlfriends is amazing and dropped me off a piece of cake. So I have that I have not eaten because Matt wanted some, so we were playing with crafts. I have Crayola markers here. These are the 2 gifts for the grandparents, which I'm going to wrap tomorrow. And then these are the Christmas cookies that I left out. I feel like I left way too many, but we shall see. I don't know if I should freeze more. There's a lot in here. We've been devouring them. It's disgusting. And then when I was making the kits, I left out the bows and the ribbon because this afternoon, if Paul wakes up and I'm processing all of these veggies back here, we're gonna do a little sensory thing with Christmas bows and ribbon, and I'll share that with you if we do that today. So that's why I just left that out. So now I just want to tackle the dishes while Paul is still sleeping, and it's easy for me to do. Okay, it's a little update. It is 11 a.m. and we've pretty much done absolutely nothing. Well, I don't want to say absolutely nothing. We had breakfast and I vacuumed like the hardwood area in here, and I can't vacuum the rug, which really needs it because there's just toys everywhere. And then I thought there was another blood spot on the floor that I missed from Mo's episode, but it was actually, I think, the sap from my amaryllis flowers was dripping on the floor. I've never seen that before. Anyway, so then I ended up mopping the floors in here, and then we just pretty much watched Santa Claus 2 on Disney Channel, and we're about to watch Santa Claus 3, and what I want to do is clutter clean all of this stuff, his toy area. I'm not going to switch out the toys. It's too hard to do while he's around, so I probably won't get to it today because of his therapy, so we'll do that tomorrow, and I'll talk more about that. I'll try to find some kind of articles on the toy. Why can I not remember the term? Circulating, whatever it's called. So we're just gonna pick up here and then have some lunch, and then I'm gonna try to bring him upstairs. Like I said, we haven't even been upstairs yet, so I haven't made my bed or anything. I brought some diapers down, so I have changed his diaper. I do have his cloth diapers in the wash. That takes about 2 hours. And then as soon as those are done, I need to hang those up outside. Let's see how much clutter cleaning we can get them. Oh my God, what a difference that makes. It's so funny because that does not bother my husband at all, but it like, I don't realize how much it like micro stresses me out or, you know, makes my anxiety go to like clean it all up. So it does look like a hot mess. One of the reasons why I like to keep his toy volume, I guess, down is it makes that process so much easier. Plus he will put things back himself when there's less toys out, which is even better. So that's all we're gonna do for now. I'm just gonna make something quick for lunch. It's 11:15. It takes Paul forever to eat lunch. So we're gonna have lunch, watch Santa Claus 3, and then at lunchtime or noon, I'm gonna take him upstairs, kind of like get him ready for bed mode, and then have therapy at 1, and then we'll be back. Okay, so afternoon, the sun is really bright. Paul's up from his nap. We just came in from playing outside for a couple seconds. So Matt is home. I asked him what he wanted for dinner, and he wants the tacos. Those are the freezer tacos they made a while back. So they just get wrapped in foil, go in the oven at 350 for like 30 minutes. I have to make the cake. So I want to get that in, and then I'm going to get rid of these onions. So we're gonna chop up these onions and get them in the freezer so they're off my counter. I don't know if I'm gonna wash the rest of the fruit or not. I might just do that tomorrow. We shall see. Paul seems pretty content there watching Netflix at the moment. So I don't know if I'm gonna do my little sensory thing with Bose, but if he comes in the kitchen and wants to help mommy is what he calls it, then I'll set that up and I'll show you what I'm doing. But yeah, let me flip around. It's 4:30, so let's cruise through night routine. It's only 4:30, I'm not gonna make dinner right away. I'm actually really hungry. So I'm gonna make a protein shake with that protein powder that I got a while back. Where did I get that from? Thrive, I think. It actually does help. So I'm gonna whip that up really fast, cut these veggies. Paul's no longer interested in Netflix, so we are gonna do that sensory project. So I'm gonna do that right now.